Hello, welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2016. And we're off now to Azerbaijan. As you can see from the development table, Scuderia Ferrari have reduced the drag on their cars. But where does that put us in the... Oh, fucking hell. We're still in last place, everyone. We're still in last place. And it's a very fast circuit.
Welcome to qualifying in the Republic of Azerbaijan. The teams are making their last-minute adjustments before the lights go green, and the fight for pole position can get underway.
So out we go for qualifying in our potato Renault. Now, where do you think we're going to end up, everyone? Where do you think in the qualifying we're going to end up? On quite possibly one of the fastest circuits on the calendar, yes. Any guesses? Any guesses? What was that you say? Last? Was that last? Last place, you say? How outrageous. How absolutely outrageous that you'd think I'd end up in last place. 5th position at the moment for the Hookster. 5th place.
From Ayrton Senna's famous Donington win in 1993 to Stewart Grand Prix's only victory with Johnny Herbert at the Nürburgring, the European Grand Prix has some special entries into the Motorsport Hall of Fame. But it's time now to create new legends and new memories here on the shores of the Caspian Sea.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck.
So, first position went to Lewis Hamilton, second place for Nico Rosberg, third for Daniel Ricciardo, fourth for Sergio Perez. In 5th position we have Kimi Raikkonen. In 6th place it's Sebastian Vettel, 7th for Max Verstappen, 8th for Roman Grosjean, 9th for Valtteri Bottas, 10th for Felipe Nasr, 11th for Marcus Ericsson, 12th for Pascal Wehrlein, 13th for Hulkenberg, 14th for Rio Haryanto, 15th for Jenson Button, 16th for Felipe Massa, 17th for Kvyat. Look everyone, it's 19th place. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, it's time now to reform on the grid, and it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons clear mode, and we say go, go, go. And it's away he goes from 19th. That's not bloody last on the grid as we get off to another rocket ship start from the line once again, and it's another dive bomb from the Hookster straight into turn 1. Going for one of the Manor cars, that was Pascal Wehrlein. Do we get past? Yes, we do. And there's Valtteri Bottas, and I think that's Felipe Nasr in the Sauber as well. Yes, we managed to get past now, up into 9th position from 19th. That's 10 positions gained from the start. Wowzers mid-trousers. We're now going for a move on Verstappen, and they're going very, very slow into this next turn, and he just creeps up the inside of Maxi Boy Verstappen. But does he manage to get past? No, not at the moment. He's still off to the inside of us. Oh, this is going to get very, very leery. Very, very leery indeed for Maxi Boy. He is not giving up the place on Hookster. He is not giving up the place, but we managed to get past. Oh no, he's still bloody well there. Off to the right-hand side of us. But finally, he yields, and we get up now into 8th position. Next target is Roman Grosjean, who's in the Haas car, of course, and he's been held up by all the cars in front of him. Look, as we go through the castle section of the oh, that was bloody close. That was bloody close indeed. We almost went straight to the wall there, but we still hold on, everyone. We still hold on in our potato Renault to 8th position. Yes, we are in the World Championship points, but more importantly than that, where is Kimi Raikkonen? Well, we haven't seen him so far. I think he's ahead of us, as we can see from the screen in front. I think he's ahead of Roman Grosjean, actually. So this is not looking good if we want to try and get ahead of Kimi Raikkonen in this championship season, which of course is our target, because we were viciously, I'm saying it again, viciously sacked by the Ferrari team little bit earlier. Yes, it's outrageous. I know it's outrageous, but we were, yes. Anyway, as we look behind us, oh, that's a bad idea. Don't look behind you, Dave. Don't look behind you. We've got a complete swarm of cars trying to get past us, and Lewis Hamilton is currently in the lead, as you can see. Lulu is in the lead of this Grand Prix. We are still maintaining. Oh, very, very wide there. Once again, almost hitting the bloody wall, but we're hanging in there. We're hanging in valiantly, as we always do. There's an old saying that goes around here that says that we never give up, and we never. No, we don't bloody ever surrender. Don't you know? So this is lap 2. Still holding on at the moment. We've got a Williams and we've got a Sauber right up to Jack Jones trying to get past us. But we are once again holding on valiantly. As we go around this circuit, we look off to the left and the right hand side of us, and you can see that there are absolutely hundreds of opticians at Azerbaijan. Yes, nearly every corner has got an optician. So I don't know whether they've got a serious problem with their eyesight at Azerbaijan, but they need to get that bloody well sorted. Yeah, you need to get yourself an NHS, mate. That's what you need, NHS. Yeah, they're the best. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, we continue on still in 8th position, as once again we go through the castle section. We've got the Williams of Felipe Massa right up our chuff now, right up our chuff. And there's Felipe Nasr in the Sauber directly behind him. At this absolutely glorious circuit. Now, anyone who remembers the first race in real life Formula 1 at this circuit, it was pretty much a bore fest, and everyone went, oh no, not another boring circuit. But every race since that time has been absolutely fantastic, and in my opinion, completely bonkers, most of them. So yes, it's another fantastic addition to the calendar at Azerbaijan. So we're still holding on at the moment. We've still got Felipe Massa in that Williams getting very, very close to us now, trying to get past as we now go up the very, very long straight and start lap 3 of this Grand Prix. And Felipe Massa, of course, is now going to get the DRS on us as it's just been enabled, but we're still holding on to 8th position. And Sebastian Vettel now is the car ahead of us in 7th place. Wowzers me trousers, what happened to Vettel? Well, maybe he was in that position, he just dropped back a little bit, I think. But anyway, yes, so we continue on as we fly underneath the Emirates sign ourselves. Valtteri Bottas now has got some DRS on us, as you can see. Is he going to get past? Well, no, he's holding the line at the moment as we go very, very deep into this corner, as you always have to at the Azerbaijan circuit. It's a very, very heavy braking for most of these turns because you have to run pretty low downforce for this circuit. Yes, pretty low. I'm talking possibly in the region of 2 wings, in fact, if you're going for a standard setup. I actually tweak it a little bit for all these races, but yeah, basically it's a standard 2 wing configuration for Azerbaijan, which is great for the straight bits, but of course when you get to these turns, it's a little bit of a handful, so you had to be careful how you get through the corners, especially of course the castle section, which we've just gone through now, which is absolutely treacherous with very, very low downforce on your wings. Anyway, we're still holding on to 8th position now. Yes, 8th place. On lap 3, Sebastian Vettel in front of us. Valtteri Bottas in 9th position is behind us now as we once again, now this is a very, very heavy braking zone corner there. You should be really, really careful. It reminds me actually of Champions War at Canada because you have to get it just right. And if you don't, you can smack straight into that wall and it is game over and race over indeed for you. Anyway, so this is just about to start lap 4 now, and we're still holding on to this 8th position. Sergio Perez now. Sergio Perez is now in the lead of this race. Wowzers, 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 wowzers. As we now start lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Now it's time to accelerate forward now. Still on lap 4, as you can see, still in 8th position, but there is a car coming to the pits, I do believe. So we've made 1 position up into 7th place. Of course, we still got a pit for some tyres, but at the moment we are holding on to 7th place now. Sebastian Vettel still ahead of us in 6th position, and the car behind is still Valtteri Bottas in that Williams. Of course, this is now the DRS zone, so is he going to use this opportunity to try and get past? He is right up the gearbox of the Hookster, right up the gearbox. He dives to the inside line, but I don't know if he's going to do it. Well, it's going to get tight. Oh, it's contact with the Hookster, and there's some wing come off. I don't know if that's a Hookster or whether that is, in fact, Valtteri Bottas. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, the Hookster manages to carry on going. As you can see, oh, Valtteri's gone, man. He's hit the wall. Valtteri's hit the wall. Wowzers me trousers. What on earth happened there? I don't think that was contact with the Hookster. We'll go to a replay any minute and see exactly what happened, but I'm sure that wasn't anything to do with the Hookster there. So here's the replay, and there's the contact with the Hookster, but he managed to maintain his position as we go into the next turn. And yes, the Hookster's away and gone. So no, it's been tagged. He's been tagged by the Red Bull. I think that was Maxi Boy Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas has gone round and he's lost his front wing. Valtteri has lost his front wing. He's got to wait very, very patiently for all these cars to go past. And look at him waggling his steering wheel like crazy there, trying to get back on circuit. But he's got to wait for all these cars to go past him first, and he backs straight back into the wall again. Anyway, Valtteri now continues his race. He's going to be right down the field now, right down the field. On lap 5 now, lap 5, still holding on to 7th place for the Hookster. Verstappen, it was Maxi Boy Verstappen, he's holding on to 8th place. As we accelerate forward now, still on lap 5, getting into lap 5, going to lap 6, and we've got more cars coming to the pits, and we've got up into 3rd position, yes, 3rd place, and there's Kimi Raikkonen, he's just ahead of us in 2nd place. Wowzers, so there is Kimi. Well, we've got no chance of catching a Ferrari, to be fair, at this circuit because the power advantage. Oh, Valtteri Bottas is now out of the race. He's out of the race. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he's had another collision trying to get back into the pits, but Valtteri Bottas is out of the Grand Prix, and we're now in 3rd position behind our rival our rival indeed of Kimi Raikkonen as we accelerate forward out of lap 6. Lap 6, still holding on to 3rd position at the moment, just going past the pits now. And I think there's another car in, so yes, up into 2nd place now, which means, is Kimi Raikkonen going to the lead? No, Sergio Perez has gone into the lead, and Kimi Raikkonen's obviously come into the pits. So we're in 2nd place on lap 7 now. 2nd place, but unfortunately, we are going to have to come in for our pits. So don't get too excited, as Lewis Hamilton is now the car, and look at this, he's creeping around the outside of us, and there's another car creeping around the inside of us. I think that's both the Mercedes guys. Yes, it is. Look at that on the mini screen. Both of the Mercedes duo are trying to get past us, but we're still holding on lap 9 now. Lap 9, 2nd place. Is it time for us to make our pit stop, or are we going to carry on for another lap? No, we are now going to come in for our stop. And look at the huge amount of cars that have just blown past us. Already down into 10th position, and we haven't even made our stop yet. We're changing, of course, from the soft tyre onto the harder tyre, which is going to be the yellow sidewall tyre. And we're still in 10th position at the moment. No, now we're not. Now we're not. More cars have gone past us, and even more cars have gone past us. This is the problem, unfortunately, with a car that is very, very low on performance, and that is when you go into the pits, you lose a huge amount of places. And we're down to 14th position now as we accelerate forward to lap 12. Lap 12 of the Grand Prix, and we're under pressure now from Felipe Massa. Once again in that Williams car, and there's contact with us. But we're going to see if we can hold on to the place. Can we? Yes, we can. Wowzers. So still in 13th position, but I'm pretty sure now that there's going to be no points for Hookster as we're just about to start the last lap of the race. And yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy, we've got no chance now of catching any of the cars in front and getting to the points. There's going to be another pointless race. Now, luckily, our team objective is on target because it's 19th place and we're in 13th, so that's good. And we are ahead at the moment of our teammate, Kevin Magnussen, which is also good because that affects our performance statistics at the end, of course. And decides, oh, Jesus Christ, very, very late braking there from Hookster. Very, very late braking indeed. Of course, our performance calculations also dependent on whether we get sacked by the teams or not as well. Ferrari. I'm not bitter. I'm really not. I am very, very, very bitter. Very, very bitter that I've been forced to drive this Renault. It's like starting the all seasons on 2016 from scratch again, isn't it, really? Anyway, we accelerate forward. Still the last lap of the race. Sergio Perez has won that race in the Force India. Oh, look, just shut the fuck up, okay? I know I was driving for Force India and they keep winning. Look, I know, but I went to Ferrari because I thought it was a better situation for me. As it happens, it didn't quite work out that way. No. But it could have done. It could have been great. It just could have been great. Oh my goodness, Kevin Beckham's trying to get past. No, sir. No, please stay behind me. Please stay behind me. I don't want to get sacked by Renault. God's sake. That would be... I don't know what options they'll give me there. Would you like to retire from F1 or would you like to drive a unicycle around the track? That would probably be it because there would be no team that will touch me after this. Because I'm in the lowest team now at the moment. Anyway, we cross the line in a disappointing 13th place, but it is, as I say, the fastest track on the calendar. So there was no chance of getting any points, to be honest. No chance at all. 13th place for Hookster. Unlucky for some and unlucky for him. And there is Vijay Mallya, Mr. Ponytail himself, congratulating his team mechanics like he always does. And there's Sergio Perez, first place in the Force India. Oh, bollocks. Cows little udders, that's what I say. Unbelievable. Just think what we could have achieved if we were at Force India right now, lads. God. Anyway, there's the podium celebrations, and there is the winner in the Force India. Wowzers. There's old Sergio. There's his car. And he holds up the trophy higher to say, yes, look what I've done, lads, in a Force. Oh, just shut up now. Just look, I'm just done with this now. I'm just done, okay? The champagne swilling goes over everyone. And it's time to see where we are in the points. Of course, no points in this race, so we're going to still be in the same position. Let's have a look. So the driver stands, we're in 9th place with 19 World Championship points. Sergio Perez way out in front with 154. Nico Rosberg in 2nd with 106. Sebastian Vettel in 3rd with 96. And Lewis Hamilton in 4th And in the Constructors, we're in 6th place with those 19 World Championship points. Okay then, it is time to move on to the next Grand Prix. And that next Grand Prix is going to be, well, I'll tell you in a minute, because we want to go and see if we can put any more developments on this car. And yes, we can. We've got enough points now, so we're going to go for front nose cone. That's going to make all the difference now. All the difference. Yes. Oh, God. Well, in fact, it says it is going to make some difference. So we move on now to Austria for the next round of the championship.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Why, thank you, Chris, you boring old fart. Yes, we've got some new parts on the car. Is it going to make any difference at all? We have got a chassis weight front nose cone structure, minus 6 kilograms of weight. Oh my goodness, how much difference is it going to make? I'm so excited now. I'm so excited. Oh dear, Red Bull have increased. Well, we're nowhere near Red Bull. Or Williams, though. Williams, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Let's go and see. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness, we've done it. We're out of the bottom, everyone. Finally. We're now second from last, which is pretty much like the qualifying, really, isn't it?
Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon, where qualifying is about to start here in Austria. So sit back and enjoy the afternoon session.
So, qualifying in Austria, and we are minus 6 kilograms of weight in the car. Is this going to make any difference whatsoever? Sebastian Vettel's got pole at the moment, and we are going to cross the line, and we are going to be in, 8th position, and 2.6 seconds behind the leader at the moment. Anyway, a little bit later to qualify, and what is going on here? We've got Kimi Räikkönen ahead of us. Why is the Hookster backing off? I'm not quite sure. Oh, God, no! Oh, Jesus, did you see that? He tried to take out Kimi Räikkönen. Well, I hope he doesn't get a penalty for that. Is he going to get a penalty? Well, he's completely taken off his wing, so that's no more qualifying for the Hookster. But no, he's not got a penalty. So luckily the stewards have looked at that and are hoping that that was possibly a brake failure for the Hookster. That definitely wasn't a brake failure, though. He was trying to take out Kimi Räikkönen.
Austria, traditional home of many great things. Apple strudel, Mozart, Niki Lauda. Oh, and of course, one of the finest high-speed racetracks on the planet. We're right in the thick of the season now, and the championship battle is hotting up. But if there's any race that stands to rip up the form book, it's this one.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece. Good luck.
So, pole position went to Daniel Ricciardo, second for Lulu, third for Kimi Räikkönen, fourth for Nico Rosberg, fifth for Sergio Perez, sixth for Sebastian Vettel, seventh for Marcus Ericsson, eighth for Jenson Button, ninth for Fernando Alonso, 10th for Valtteri Bottas, 11th for Maxi Boy, 12th for Nico Hulkenberg, 13th for Felipe Massa, 14th for Esteban Gutierrez, 15th for Daniel Kvyat, 16th for Pascal Wehrlein, 17th for K-Mag, 18th for Carlos, 19th for Felipe, 20th for the Hookster. It wasn't last again. It wasn't bloody last. Oh, God. Anyway, so we reform the grid once again for the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the all season's career mode. And we say go, go, go. And once again, it's another rocket ship start from the line. Trying to get past his teammates. We're going to turn 1. This is going to be very, very treacherous indeed. Oh, my goodness. This car's going all over the show. Hulkenberg, Wales is almost went to the back of Hulkenberg, but just managed to take some avoiding action there. Up into 11th now. 10th position. 10th position for the Hookster already. Wowzers. And there's our next target. It's Fernando Alonso, and he's going very, very deep indeed, and he's going for a move on Jenson Button as well, but Jenson's having none of it, and Fernando Alonso is trying to get back at him as well. But anyway, holding on now to 9th place, but he's going to go for another dive. You just know he is down the inside of Jenson Button, and he does manage to do so, but Jenson's fighting back at him. The hand goes up, the hand of truth goes up for the Hookster, but he's holding on now to this 8th position once again. Oh my goodness, we definitely seem to be the 8th position masters, but I say that we go very, very wide there. That's allowed Jenson Button to get past us. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And Fernando Alonso in the sister McLaren has got past, so we're down to 10th place now. But the Hookster's going to see if he can get past Fernando Alonso to his next turn, and he does do, but all very, very wide in the exit though, very, very wide indeed. Just about to complete lap 1, and unfortunately Jenson Button has bested us, and we're down now to 9th position. And Daniel Ricciardo is currently in the lead, in that Red Bull. Fantastic. Anyway, lap 2, as we climb up the hill, you can see that we are holding on pretty valiantly at the moment. Fernando Alonso seems to be dropping back a little bit, but unfortunately Jenson Button also seems to be pulling away a little bit. So there you go. as we now go to this very, very tight right hand. You have to brake really, really hard. You can see the brake disc glowing furiously. They get up to about 50 million degrees, those brake discs, as you brake there. Yes, 50 million degrees. Hotter than the sun on a Tuesday. Yeah, hotter than the sun on a Tuesday in Spain. Yes, not England, because it never gets that hot. No, just in Spain. Yeah, that's when it gets pretty hot. Anyway, as you can see, we're still holding on to our position, and we're building a little bit of a gap now over Fernando Alonso in that McLaren car, and Jenson Button is once again building a little bit of a gap over us in that sister McLaren car. But we won't give up on this, everyone. We won't give up, because at the moment we are in the points. Yes, in the points, and points are always welcome, Ryan, as that bloke used to say in Toka Touring Cars. Yeah, points are always welcome, Ryan. Yeah, that's what he used to say. Remember that? Ryan McKay. Oh my goodness, those were the days, weren't they? Ryan McKay. What a twat he was, wasn't he, eh? What a complete and utter twat. Whatever happened to that bloke left in the boot? Did they let him go, or did they kill him? Did Codemasters actually condone killing someone in a video game? I'm not quite sure, but it's outrageous. Someone needs to investigate this. No, wait. I'm losing my track on the race now. I'm losing my track a little bit. I'm losing my track. Let's get back to it now. So the Hookster still holding on to his position at the moment. As you can see, we now go down the hill underneath the Pirelli sign and the Rolex sign, and we're still desperately trying to catch up to the back of Jenson Button and, of course, the McLaren car. Now, the McLaren is sort of midway in the development table, so it's quite good that they are ahead of us, but of course we are ahead of Fernando Alonso, which is good for us as well. And we just want to get this interest from the other teams. We want the other teams to see what we're doing around the track, you know, just getting past cars that should be faster than us. This is what we need to see if we can get into a better team. Now, of course, unfortunately, because we got sacked, lots of the other teams aren't really looking at us. Yes, I've noticed that the other teams are just sort of, Hookster? Who's he? Nope, never heard of him. So we've got to really pull the stops out to see if we can get into a better car. Anyway, on to lap 4 now. Still holding on to 9th position at the moment. But we're under real pressure now from the car behind. And it is Maxi Boy Verstappen, and he goes for a move trying to get past us. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on? And Maxi Boy's car's blown up, I do believe. Yes, there it goes. The Red Bull has let go. Maxi Boy's car has blown up. So he is out of the Grand Prix, and the safety car, that's brought out the safety car. Wowzers, this is good news, I think. This is good news, because we are going to come in for a pit stop. Now, of course, if it had happened really early on in the race, it would have been even better, but lap 5's not bad. So we accelerate forward now to a little bit later into lap 5, and we're going to come in for our pit stop. Unfortunately, other cars have had the same idea, so I don't know if this is going to work out how we want it to work out. So we pit from... oh dear, we're dropping right down the field now, down the 15th place. We haven't even made the stop yet. So we come in now, we change onto the ultra soft tyres. Ultra soft tyres on lap 6. Okay. Not quite sure that's the right way to go, but of course we've got a few more laps to the safety car, which is going to slow down the wear rate of these tyres. And it's not too much time left in this race, so I think we could be okay. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 7. As you can see, the safety car is about to come in. It's green flag, go as the car tries to get past us. That was Jenson Button. We've managed to jump ahead of Jenson Button somehow in this race up into 17th position. Valtteri Bottas is currently in the lead, as it's now time for us to go full chat and see if we can get up into a little bit higher up the grid at the moment. As you can see, Marcus Ericsson, and we do a dive bomb on him, managed to get past up into 15th position now. Next target is Sergio Perez in that Force India, and we now do another dive going very, very deep into this corner, and there's Kimi Räikkönen, our rival. What is going to happen here? Well, it's going to get nasty. You just know it's going to get nasty, because the Hookster is going to do whatever he can to get past Kimi Räikkönen. He's going to do a dive, isn't he? Yes, he does, and he's... Oh, there was no contact though, no contact with Räikkönen. That was a clean move, but he gets past up there to 13th position. Next target is his teammate, of course, Sebastian Vettel in the sister Ferrari as we accelerate forward at lap 8. And Rosberg goes into the pits as Hookster goes wide because he thought he had to take avoiding action there, but of course Rosberg actually was going into the pits. And Bottas still in the lead at the moment. The Hookster's up into 12th position now. Yes, 12th place, just 2 positions outside the World Championship points. And Vettel's having a right ding dong. Oh, Kvyat, he's taken out Kvyat. Yellow flag once again. Daniel Kvyat goes round. That's given us another place. We're up in 11th place now. So now Sebastian Vettel is the car in front that has our one single solitary World Championship point as we go for a dive once again on Sebastian Vettel. Oh, now there's contact, and we push him wide a little bit. Yellow flag come out. But yes, so there you go, up into 10th position now on lap 9. 10th place. Wowzers be trousers. Well, this is looking good for some more World Championship points, but I'm just a little bit dubious about these tyres. Anyway, we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 9, just about to complete lap 9. In fact, I know we got real pressure from the cars behind. That's Sebastian Vettel. Wowzers in the Ferrari trying to get past, but we're still holding on. Oh, that is actually both the Ferrari boys trying to get past us. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable scenes. This is now lap 10 of the Grand Prix and we're still holding on to 10th position. One single solitary World Championship point. But now, of course, how much longer can we hold off from these Ferrari boys? Well, the answer to that question was a little bit longer. So I'm in the 7th position now because more cars are coming to the pits. No, wait, even more cars have come in. Up into a podium position now. Wowzers, we are looking really good for some good points. Oh, a car trying to get past us. I think that's Sergio Perez. I think he made contact there at the back. And I think he's actually spun the car around. Anyway, still holding on to a podium. 3rd place. Oh my goodness, this is now lap 5th. Oh God, no, wait. Yeah, the tyre wear is looking a little bit bad at the moment. 67%. Well, we've only got a few more laps to go, so hopefully we'll be okay. Oh God, it says 69% now. Now don't forget, of course, once it gets past 75, you are in the puncher zone, which means you can get a puncher on the. Oh God, it's 70% now as we're trying to hold off the car behind us. But of course, we're going to end up with no tyre grip very, very soon. Of course, as we reach 75%, the tyre grip actually falls right off. As you can see, that Rosberg now goes past us. I don't think we've got any defensive against his cars. And Hookster does a dive to try and secure this 3rd position. Yellow flag for it, but he manages to hold it at the moment. He gets a warning for collision with Rosberg, but there's just absolutely nothing he can do. Look at this. The cars are just passing him like he's just not even there. Oh my goodness, we've got 4 cars now, and Hookster dives down the inside. Oh, we're straight for the middle, or it tries to anyway, but I think he's lost a position here. Yes, he's lost one to Sergio Perez. Manages to hold on to 4th place, but how much longer can he hold on lap 16? Still 2 more laps to go, and the tyres are almost at the end of the cliff now. Oh my goodness. As we accelerate forward laps, oh God, no. 82%, 83% of Sebastian Vettel trying to get past. We just got no defence now. No defence against these cars trying to pass us. Down to 5th place now. 5th position. 85% now on the tyres. 85%. Come on. We can do it. We believe. Only one more lap to go now. Just one more lap to go. Oh God, 84%, 85% on the front left, 85%. Oh God, no, that's it. We've got a puncher. We've got a punctured front left. That's the end of our race. Oh, wowzers. They're all going to start passing us pretty quickly now. Got yellow flags out. The last lap of the... Oh no, there goes Kimi Räikkönen. For cock's sake. Down to 9th place. We've still got a chance of a point though. We could possibly... Oh, I don't know though. Those cars are catching us pretty quickly, as you can see on the mini-map there. There's a huge gaggle of cars just about to come up the hill, and we're doing What are we doing? 76 miles an hour. I don't think we're going to be able to hold them off. And Daniel Ricciardo has won the race. Where are we going to finish? I don't know. I don't know. Come on, little horsey. Come on. I know you're lame and you're limping along, but you can still. Oh God! Oh Jesus! No, we've got into the barrier. Oh fuck! Oh well, yeah. That's great. That just about tops it off nicely, doesn't it? So a very rare DNF for the Hookster. Very, very rare indeed, in fact. So we didn't finish the race. And there's Christian Horner congratulating his mechanics because he did win the, or not him personally of course, but his driver, Daniel Ricciardo. Oh God. Oh God, that's not going to look good for our teams, is it? Our teams are watching and we've just crashed out because we put the wrong tyres on. Basically we should have gone for the yellow sidewall. But I was just convinced that we had enough tyres to last to the end of the race. But unfortunately we didn't. As we go to the podium now, and there is Daniel Ricciardo on the top step. Another false Indy on the podium once again. Our dreams have been shattered, everyone. This could have been a podium position for the Hookster. But in the end, it just wasn't to be. As the champagne swilling goes over everyone. Go on lads. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Wowzers, me trousers. So let's go and see where we are now. Of course, no more points again, so we're still in 10th position with 19 points. Sergio Perez now still in the lead with 169 World Championship points. Let's go to the Constructors table now and see exactly where we are. We're in 7th place now. We've dropped a position in 19th points. Okay, thanks so much for watching everyone. There will, of course, be more later.